In recent months, thousands of Australians have been buzzing about something that sounds almost too good to be true: a $2,000 one-time pension bonus from Centrelink. Social media posts, online news snippets, and community discussions have all added fuel to the excitement, leaving many older Australians wondering, is this payment real? Who qualifies? And how can you claim it? In this video, we'll walk through everything you need to know about this supposed $2,000 bonus, what's fact, what's fiction, and how to make sure you're getting every legitimate payment you're entitled to from Centrelink without falling for any of the traps or scams that have recently appeared online. So grab a cup of tea and stay with us until the end, because this information could save you from missing out on real benefits, or worse, losing your personal details to fake schemes. First, let's talk about where this $2,000 bonus story even came from. Over the past few months, several posts have gone viral claiming that the Australian government is issuing a one-time pension top-up or relief payment worth $2,000 for all Centrelink age pension recipients. The posts look convincing, often featuring official-looking logos, images of the Prime Minister or the Services Australia logo, and even links that appear to lead to government websites. However, in most cases, these links either redirect to unofficial pages or are simply clickbait designed to steal information or generate advertising revenue. Services Australia has publicly addressed these rumors multiple times, confirming that there is no official $2,000 one-off bonus payment currently being offered. That doesn't mean there aren't real payments or bonuses available. There absolutely are. But they're part of existing programs like the pension bonus scheme and various cost of living supports that depend on eligibility, not random viral announcements. Now here's where things get interesting. While there isn't a $2,000 bonus per se, there is a legitimate government program known as the Pension Bonus Scheme, which was created to reward older Australians who keep working past the age pension age instead of retiring right away. The logic behind it is simple. If you delay claiming your pension and continue contributing to the workforce, the government gives you a lump sum bonus payment when you eventually do retire and start receiving the pension. This scheme has existed for years, though it's now closed to new entrants. That means only those who registered before the 1st of July 2014 can still qualify for the bonus when they finally apply for their age pension. So if you or someone you know joined the scheme years ago but never claimed, you could still be eligible for a significant payout that, depending on your circumstances, could even exceed $2,000. To understand how to claim this legitimate pension bonus, let's go step by step. When you reach the point where you're ready to retire and claim your age pension, you can apply for both the age pension and the pension bonus at the same time. This is done through your MyGov account linked with Centrelink. Once you log in, go to the Older Australians section and select the option to apply for your pension. As part of that process, you'll have the opportunity to include your pension bonus claim. If you prefer, you can also complete the claim using a paper form, which you can download or collect from a Centrelink office. The key point here is that the bonus isn't automatic. You must actively claim it when you apply for your pension. After you've submitted your claim, Centrelink will review your eligibility, check your participation records, and verify how long you were a registered member of the scheme. Once that's complete, you'll receive a notice either through your MyGov inbox or via post explaining the outcome. If your claim is approved, your bonus payment will be processed and deposited directly into your nominated bank account, usually within a few weeks. The total amount you receive depends on how long you worked beyond the pension age and your individual rate of age pension entitlement. It's a genuine government payment, but again, it's not a new $2,000 handout. It's the reward from an older, structured program. Still, many Australians are wondering, if there's no new $2,000 one-off payment, are there any other bonuses, supplements, or cost of living supports available from Centrelink right now? The answer is yes, and this is where most of the confusion comes from. Throughout 2025, the government has introduced and adjusted several payments aimed at helping pensioners and low-income Australians manage the rising cost of living. These include the energy supplement, the cost of living concession, and additional top-ups for those receiving the age pension, disability support pension, or carer payment. Some of these payments can range from a few $100s to over $1,000, depending on your situation, state, and eligibility. And when people start adding them up, it's easy to see how misinformation about a $2,000 Centrelink bonus can start spreading. If you want to make sure you're not missing any legitimate payments, the safest thing to do is visit the official Services Australia website and look for updates under the Older Australians or Centrelink Payment Updates section. There, you'll find accurate details about any new supplements or lump sum relief payments. For instance, when the government introduced the $750 one-off economic support payments in previous years, they were clearly announced through the official site and mainstream news, never through random social media posts or unofficial blogs. This is the golden rule. If it's not on the official Services Australia website or announced by the Australian government, it's not real. Now let's address how to protect yourself from scams linked to this $2,000 bonus rumor. Scammers are getting increasingly sophisticated, using text messages, fake emails, and cloned websites that look almost identical to real government portals. These messages often say things like, "You are eligible for a one-time $2,000 pension bonus. Click here to claim," and they might even show a fake link like servicesaustralia-support.com. The moment you click, you might be redirected to a site that asks for your MyGov login details, bank information, or identity documents. Once you enter that data, it's in the hands of scammers. Services Australia has warned the public to never click links in unsolicited messages. Instead, always type the official web address manually, servicesaustralia.gov.au, into your browser. And remember, Centrelink will never ask for your banking information through email or text messages. If you've already received one of these messages or accidentally clicked a suspicious link, don't panic. You should immediately change your MyGov password, report the message to ScamWatch at scamwatch.gov.au, and contact Services Australia directly to secure your account. Many Australians have been tricked by these fake pension bonus scams, but reporting them helps authorities shut down the networks behind them. So where does that leave the everyday pensioner hoping for a bit of financial relief? Well, even though the $2,000 bonus is not real, there are still several legitimate ways to boost your income through Centrelink and other programs. For example, if you are eligible for the work bonus, you can earn more from part-time work without reducing your pension. There's also the energy supplement, which provides ongoing quarterly payments to help with power bills. In some states, seniors can apply for concessions on rates, transport, and utilities, which can add up to hundreds of dollars a year in savings. On top of that, from time to time, the federal government does announce real one-off payments, like the cost of living bonus or indexation increases that occur twice a year. These adjustments automatically raise your fortnightly pension without you having to apply for anything. Another key point to remember is that Centrelink's payment rates are reviewed regularly, often in March and September, to keep up with inflation and wage growth. This means even if there isn't a new one-time bonus, you might still see your payments increase gradually throughout the year. Keeping your details up to date in your MyGov account ensures you receive these adjustments automatically. If you move, change banks, or your living situation changes, always update that information right away to avoid payment delays. Let's also talk about people who may have heard about other bonus terms, such as the senior supplement, pension supplement, or advance payment. These are all legitimate Centrelink benefits, but they're completely different from the rumored $2,000 bonus. The pension supplement, for instance, is paid fortnightly and combines multiple smaller payments, like the pharmaceutical allowance and utilities allowance. The advance payment, on the other hand, lets you get part of your pension in advance if you need urgent funds, but it's deducted from your future payments, so it's not extra money. Understanding these differences is crucial so that you can identify what's real, what's available, and what's simply social media noise. Now, if you still want to check whether you could possibly receive a lump sum amount from Centrelink, perhaps through back pay, unclaimed bonuses, or missed entitlements, the best thing to do is log into your MyGov account, go to Payment and Claims, and check your transaction history. If there's a genuine payment you're owed, it will appear there or be mentioned in your correspondence from Centrelink. You can also call the Older Australians line or visit a service center for a face-to-face discussion. Centrelink staff can tell you whether there are any outstanding claims or credits in your account. So let's wrap this up with what really matters. The so-called $2,000 one-time pension bonus from Centrelink has become one of the most talked about topics among Australian seniors in 2025. But the truth is, there's no official payment of that name or value being offered right now. What does exist are legitimate schemes like the pension bonus scheme, work bonus, and other supplements that can significantly help older Australians if you know how to access them. The best strategy is to stay informed through official sources, ignore viral claims, and take proactive steps to claim every genuine benefit available to you. At the end of the day, your financial stability in retirement is too important to leave to chance or online rumors. Always go directly to servicesaustralia.gov.au, make sure your MyGov account is secure, and contact Centrelink if you're ever unsure about a message or payment claim. Remember, knowledge is power, and in this case, it's the key to protecting your pension and making sure you get what you truly deserve. So, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends and family so they don't fall for any false promises, and subscribe for more updates about real Centrelink payments, age pension increases, and cost of living support in Australia. Stay alert, stay informed, and stay financially safe.